So I spent an entire week testing my blood sugar, and here are the results. Recently, I was diagnosed as pre-diabetic. I just found the results so out there that I found it hard to believe. So I decided to take it upon myself for 7 days to do this experiment, testing my blood sugar and making sure I was very, very diligent on the supplements that I was taking. We're at the gym. This is totally not sanitary. I wouldn't suggest doing this. So I had to eat on the way here, and it's been 2 hours. I'm going to test my blood sugar because I have a couple more exercises left to do, so I made sure and scrubbed my hands really good. I actually washed my hands like 5 times. Here we go. Oh, it's low. Can you see that? 87. That can't be right. I totally expected it to be high. Whatever. Now I have a chart here on my phone that shows the ranges of your blood sugar for normal, pre-diabetes, and then type 2 diabetic, as well as my results here on my notepad. For the normal blood sugar of a person that is fasting with no pre-diabetes, the range is 70 to 99. All of my fasting numbers never once got over 99. So now that I know that my blood sugar never went above the normal range, I went then to my next meals. So 2 hours after eating each and every meal, I tested my blood sugar. For a normal person's blood sugar, they say it should be less than 140. And so this is 2 hours post-meal. Not once during the 7 days that I tested my blood sugar did my blood sugar numbers go above 140. The highest my blood sugar actually went was 124, which according to this is within the normal range. The one time that it was 124 was because I tested about 40 minutes early. So maybe that was a contributing factor. I don't know. I can't really say for sure because I'm not a doctor, but these numbers don't lie. I tested my blood sugar for 7 days straight. I took it fasted 2 hours after every single meal, and not a single number was out of range for the normal human being. So during this experiment, I actually learned quite a bit about myself and how my body works. So now I kind of have a better understanding of how things work within my body, how carbs react in my body, how fats react in my body, and I can say with 100% certainty that I think my blood test was faulty. Now, I'm not saying that my blood work was 100% wrong, but I do think something was going on the day that I got my blood work done to give such a high A1C. So if you guys don't remember from my blood work video, my A1C that day was 6.0. Type 2 diabetic is in fact 6.1, so I was literally on that line of being full-fledged diabetic. Now genetics plays a huge role in diabetes, and if you become diabetic, so you can eat really well, you can work out, you can do all of everything that you're supposed to do and still become diabetic. My mom also in fact was diagnosed as pre-diabetic. Now the difference between my mom and myself is that I'm very active, I eat really well, I don't drink, I don't smoke, but also my age. So my mom is 20 or so years older than I am, but my mom also isn't as adamant as a health food junkie as I am. She takes pretty decent care of herself, but at the end of the day, I am still measuring and weighing out my food, cooking everything at home, not drinking alcohol, things like that. And my mom, who is just living a normal life, doesn't do all those things. So there is a huge difference there. But like I said, genetics does play a very large role in it. So sometimes no matter how well you take care of yourself, you just can't change your DNA. So like the title of this video says, I am going to go over the supplements that I've been taking the last month or so. Now, I'm not sure if this is the placebo effect, but I have in fact been feeling quite a bit better. I am by no means 100%. I don't feel like everything is just great, but my hair has actually slowed down in the falling out department. It hasn't stopped, but it is substantially less than what it was. I don't feel quite so bleh every day. So let's go ahead and jump into my supplements. Every morning when I wake up, the first thing I do is I take this vitamin right here. And yes, it is in fact a prenatal vitamin. The vitamins that are in prenatal vitamins are a lot more hefty than what you would get in just a normal adult females or males for that fact multivitamin. So my doctor recommended that I take a prenatal vitamin because I am so deficient in so many things that she really wanted to make sure that I get a good jump on everything and kind of give myself the best chance possible. So, prenatal vitamin, just one of these a day. The other thing that I'm still taking is their Adrenal Restore. So I have been cutting back on the caffeine that I have been taking, and so in order to kind of help my adrenals rebuild and repair themselves, I have been taking 2 of these in the morning. So both of those. And then at the very end of the day, so this is once I get off work and I'm ready to go to bed for the day, I actually have a couple things here. One of them is a probiotic. I don't know if you can see that. This is just a generic probiotic. I take one of these, and this has been helping substantially with the amount of bloating and making my GI tract feel a lot better. The next one is the ashwagandha. If you guys have been with me for a long time now on my Instagram a while ago, I actually did a full article and write-up on the ashwagandha. It is an excellent stress reliever. I live and breathe by this stuff. It is fantastic. So if you are feeling stressed and you want something a little bit more all natural, definitely go with this. It is awesome. Now, depending what I eat during the day, so if I have fish, I won't take a fish oil, but if I am just having like regular chicken or beef or something like that, I will take one of these at the end of the day as well with my other vitamins. So last but not least, I do in fact still take regular workout supplements. I actually do add this into my yogurt. I do about 1/4 of a scoop. It's gonna take me forever at that rate to try and use this tub, but I do about 1/4 of a scoop of this blueberry yogurt protein powder, just to kind of increase my protein every day. So I have totally cut out pre-workouts before my workout or during my workout. So I will do either a variety of things. I will either add 1 full scoop of protein powder, or I will just do a greens mix. And so I just have a regular greens mix right here. I'll do anywhere from a 1/2 scoop to a 1 full scoop of the greens. But these are just the things that I have been doing the last month or so to try and help myself feel better overall. So after this full week of testing my blood sugar upwards of 7 times a day, I decided to do a cheat meal day with my husband. So of course, just because it is my favorite place in the whole wide world to go, we decided to stop at IHOP.
What are you gonna order?
Thinking about a milkshake at the moment.
Those look good. Is it Oreo?
Yeah.
Yum.
How she just drops hers.
It's really good. Do you want to try some? I'm glad I wore stretchy pants. I'm so full. That was well worth having a cheat meal. What do you think?
No. It ruined me.
It ruined your figure.
Yeah, my girlish figure.
My belly is so full. You can't even see it because there's like massive glare. It's been 3 weeks or so since I've had like an actual cheat meal.
Now, as you guys can see, I'm much less bloated in the tummy department after my IHOP experience, and it was exactly what I needed. Because of all of my diet changes that I've been doing for this pre-diabetes, I've actually substantially cut back on my carbs, and I've only recently just started tracking them again, so don't worry, I will do a physique update as well as fill you guys in as to what my current macros are and what I'm doing to try and counteract this pre-diabetes as far as my nutrition goes. The IHOP, it was exactly what I needed, or a cheat meal, I guess, is exactly what I needed because I felt so much more better after I ate, and then I was able to lift with some sort of power behind me. For over a week, I struggled. It was probably upwards of 2 weeks, actually. I just struggled to lift. Overall, I was just kind of feeling very, very defeated, and I'm actually feeling a lot better now. it kind of gave me that extra perk of motivation, being able to kind of let loose after such a hard week of being so diligent, testing my blood sugar, making sure my meals were prepped a day or 2 days in advance. And so being able to kind of just let loose a little bit and go for my cheat meal, overall, it really did help. It helped mentally, it helped physically, and I do feel a lot better going into this further. Now, before I go, guys, don't forget to tap that little subscription button because I'd love to have you stick around, as well as give this video a thumbs up, and I will catch you next time.